something seems very wrong. What? Where's my game? Did my FX pack just die? So here we go, sync, start. Let's get the timer going. This one we have a boss shuffle as well as the normal starting boots and flute. And it's a 10-12 Triforce hunt. At least it should be a boss shuffle. I can't guarantee I labeled everything correctly when I set all these up. I rolled like 25 seeds at once. So it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility for me to have completely screwed this up and did them wrong. So I like mislabeled something. 8 bombs, that is really nice. Was really hoping for red 20s there, but what can you do? Ow, he can bonk into a wall. Hey Jacob, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay, good. We don't need that, so potentially, unless AGA 1 is required, we can bypass AGA 1 entirely. Yep, no magic yet, but we will be getting some magic soon. Hey Brawly on YouTube, welcome in. Ow, stupid jerk bird. Don't need 10 arrows right now. We don't even have a bow. Let's see what's down here. The Moon Pearl. Okay, of everything that could have been down there, the Moon Pearl was not what I was expecting there. Welcome in, Vegas. Thanks for the good luck. And holy buckets, 40 stream streak. That is absolutely nuts, especially since I don't have VOD like set up to save on Twitch, which I do need to update. But yeah, I think I tried to set everything up as the same tiers as Twitch, so I think the machete should be popping up soon. Saying hopping like it's Easter Bunny time. And that's not for a couple more weeks yet. Alright, Blind's Hut, give us the goods. That's the goods right there. The best item in the entire game. Sitting right there in Blind's Hut, we have the Cane of Samaria. Doesn't really open up anything yet, but I'm gonna be really happy to have that later. Yeah, if you ask me, it's not only the best item in this game, it is the best item in any game ever made. All because of Icebreaker. If it wasn't for Icebreaker, it'd just be kind of something that has some cool niche uses, but with Icebreaker, it's the best. But can I see some, I want to have money for the bottle vendor. Can we get a... Like, compass to desert, that's not bad. But we still need more money for the bottle vendor. Oh yeah, I will be definitely going into Ice Palace. And every time I go into Ice Palace of Samaria, Icebreaker is it's a wall clip that lets you clip through a wall right at the start of Ice Palace and get to all of the items in the like you go right to the really item dense area of the dungeon instead of having to do like a bomb jump or go around everywhere and waste a bunch of time, and it's really annoying. So yeah, as soon as at this point with this, as long as I can, especially if I get the compass and I can find out who the boss is, if I don't have Samaria, I will stall going to Ice Palace just because I don't want to do the bomb jump or do it any other way. Like, I would never walk through Ice Palace, that's just dumb. It takes way too long. Like, the way you're supposed to do it, I don't even remember how to get through it in the intended way. The Black Hole Chicken is a success, run is valid. And CAC is completely empty so far. No progression, just Samaria. Well, maybe that shovel. We will have to check the shovel on the way. Fire rod. Grats. So cack skippers would actually be fine right now on this one. You don't need Samaria this early. Actually, Samaria, well, no magic. I was gonna say Samaria could be really useful in Mini Moldorm Cave, but in order for that to be useful, you need magic. There we go. We'll take that, get a nice healthy start on Zora money. All right, what do we got on race game? Just 20 bucks, we're not gonna do that. Normally I just save and quit from here, but we gotta check this shovel. And at least getting the shovel out of the way now saves a little bit of time later. That's one less fetch quest I have to worry about. Get away from me. We're gonna dig up the entire field. Oh, no, we're not. Bombos! See, that's interesting. Bombos actually does give us access to Ice Palace now if we can get into there. We still need the mitts. I can get in there without flippers with a fake flipper. So we don't have to have flippers for that. But still no magic to do anything in Mini Moldorm Cave. So we're looking at killing the Mini Moldorms with bombs right now, which is not ideal, but at this point, what can you do? All right, here we go. I'd be willing to see half or quarter magic here, just for the refill. But let's see fire rod, lamp, hook shot, a sword. Okay, we will take a sword. Sword was not even on my radar, but that is a great thing to see. That is not great though, because you can't get that chest if you push the block in front of it. And the hammer. Okay, so we are just a glove. One glove away from Dark World access now. One glove, that's all. That hurts a lot. Can one of you give me a heart, please? Uh-oh. Probably didn't want to have my back facing those things, but... Alright, another compass. So we'll know who the boss of Hera is. The flippers. Okay. So that pretty good Mini Moldorm Cave. Unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately to getting flippers. That's a very good find. It'll save me from having to do all the sequence breaks. But we still don't have enough money to hit Zora right now. But if there's a glove and ice rod cave, we can just lift up the stone and keep repeating that. Because there's 20 bucks underneath that stone, but you gotta be able to pick it up first. Alright, glove. Let's see how to play this. I mean, it certainly looks like going to Zora is what we need to do here, but still need a little more money first. So we're gonna check out Saha's closet here. No bow, so I'm not gonna dip into Eastern. Still a lot to do before it's worth going into Eastern. And we can find out what our green pendant is. Green Pendant Desert. That's actually really nice. It's early. We can hopefully get Desert taken care of before we come back to Eastern. We can turn in the Green Pendant. Money? Big money, actually. Okay. That is a bottle. And that bottle does give us Sick Kid. Actually, what we're gonna do Agina first, then we'll go. Okay, Burna. That's actually not bad either. We'll do Agina first because Agina's not terrible to get to if you have. Ow. If you have the flute. Maybe Agina gives us a little bit of money. I guess maybe at this point after this, we'll go back to CAC. We'll hit the bomb hut, get our bombs back, and then I guess I could just go into Blind's hut and get the rest of the 500 bucks that way. Nope, don't need it. All right, Agina, because of that, you've only earned yourself one bomb today. We're not going to give you a second bomb, as painful as that might be. Yeah, I really like that. Now I don't have to worry about trying to spend a bunch of time farming up to get my, what's it called? To get Zora. And we can just go in here. I'm not going to fill up full on bombs, but we'll just get up to 7. I've done most of the early game bombing already, so we don't need to break any more walls. And there's a 50-50 bomb thing right here, and we got it. So that's 8. And we can go pay a visit to Sick Kid. And then we'll go visit the hobo. Blue mail, yes. Thank you, Sick Kid. That is beautiful. I'm not one of those people that will skip a mail, especially if it's going green to blue. Watch out. Okay, that's just 20 bucks. So we don't need Lake Hylia Island, but the hobo might have something. Get to play our, well, not favorite game, but a game basically done every seed, hobo or brobo. Is he gonna give us something useful, or is this gonna be a pointless trip? Oh, thank you. We got a brobo today. The one thing that is a little concerning about seeing the Master Sword there is if I find a lamp, there are really no sequence breaks that I have left that I can do. So if I find a lamp, Aga 1 might be logical Dark World access, which means 5 minutes running around in Castle Tower. Well, probably more like 6 for me, but... So we want to see a glove. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love having the lamp, but we don't want to see the lamp right now. Tempered? This is 13 minutes in. Oh, that's beautiful. Still don't want to do Castle Tower, but... Alright, 50 bucks. Yeah, I hope this is a... I'd love it if this was another Jet Seed. I feel like this one is not gonna be, but it would be really nice to get 2 of those in a row. The glove! Holy freaking Christmas cake. Hey Born, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. We'll take the 50 bucks. So that gives us Dark World access. Actually, we're gonna take the... Oh, I completely forgot to do Bonk Rock. I felt like something was a little off here. Completely forgot about Bonk Rock, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go get the Back of Escape, and then I think I'm gonna go to the Dark World. We're not gonna do escape or anything like that. Though maybe it would be smarter to do escape right now. Because with the boss shuffle on, I can get to bosses, but I don't know if I can actually beat them unless I have the compass. So I could be making a lot of extra travel for nothing. Weekend's going pretty well. Yeah, hopefully you can find some artists for that. Compass, alright. It's really hoping for a compass to thieves there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do escape first. That's 6 items in there, and if one of those 6 is something that can get us through, like, Thieves Town or something, that'd be awesome. Because you can skip ahead, like, when you walk into Thieves in a boss shuffle, you can just you can go into the boss room, you don't have to break the floor or anything. So that is really, that's very useful to know who the boss is, but you still, with all the items here, it can still check the basement and everything. How is there this much money? Didn't I just get Zora? Oh well. Well, it's definitely anything that helps animals is a good cause in my book. Let's see. Actually, Tempered and Hammer do the same damage. Ow. Gotta try to keep the health a little lower, though, because we want to Death Warp out of the basement unless a mirror happens to pop up. Yeah, like, I thought I used basically all of my money on Zora. I thought I had like 200 bucks left when I grabbed that 50, and suddenly I've got another 350 and I don't know where it came from. Unless the game just didn't charge me for Zora, which I doubt happened. I think I just probably missed picking up a 300 or something. Alright, so nothing useful here so far. We can still sequence break Dark Cross, though. And I guess I could do sequence break the old man, too, but at this point, like, what's the point of going up there if you can't get all the way to Paradox Cave and Spiral Cave and everything? You get out of my way. You're gonna get the kill, don't worry. I just want to check this first. It's just a map. So we got the key, we got a map. So Dark Cross is an actual item. Alright, back to the start. So much nicer with the mirror. You can just mirror out of there. You don't have to do any of this other stuff. I think what we're gonna do, we'll go take South Dark World. We'll do Hype Cave, Dig Game, and Stumpy. And then from there, we'll go back. Oh, still want to go check Skull Woods, too. Then after Skull Woods, we can go and do Thieves. Like, the scary thing about doing Thieves Town right now is I don't have stupid snakes. There's a lot of bosses I just can't beat right now because I don't have the equipment for them. There it is. Compass? Oh, that is so good. That was a very worthwhile sequence break. Technically, that compass was not in logic yet, because we don't have the fire rod or a lamp. But we can just navigate that in the dark, no problem. I never get to speak anything into existence. That was just so good. I'm very happy about that. Because now I can just check the boss right away, and if it's not a boss I can beat, we just completely skip that and we leave when we've got all the items. Getting back to the boss in Thieves Town is not that long. Okay, Johnny, you've been 1 out of 10 the last couple seeds. Let's see something better here. Compass, okay. Ganon's Tower, not that helpful. Another bottle. Johnny, that was like a 2 out of 10. You gotta be doing better. Hey, Gary, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. This is definitely the Legend of Lunk. I could name like the character Lunk instead of Zero. Swamp and Pod. Interesting. The first 2 dungeons in the Dark World instead of the 5, 6. We still got Stumpy, we still got Dig Game. Then we gotta save and quit unless we find the mitts. $50. Hey Bedwell, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Had Tempered Sword at 13 minutes on this seed. 13-minute tempered. And it's not even a required AGA. Come on, mitts. I'm speaking everything into existence here. That was... No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna worry about the frog right now. That actually does get us into Ice Palace if I wanted to do that right now, but I'd really rather wait to get a couple more items, or at least the compass. All right, let's keep it going. Fire rod. Yeah, I've already got enough. I shouldn't be getting that greedy. Well, I guess with this route, maybe it's better to do Thieves Town first and then go to Skull Woods. Because we're coming up from the south instead of the... Usually I get to the Village of Outcasts for the first time through the portal in Kakariko. And here we're coming up from the south of the mitts. Red mail. Oh yeah, we can definitely do it. I'm worried about who the boss is. And granted, with Icebreaker, getting to the boss of Ice Palace isn't that long. I am not sure. Welcome in luck. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Bedwalk, do you know if like the hammer charge and a lot of those glitches are in vanilla? I think it's like is this like 1.0 or something? Where it's like a certain version of the game before they patched a lot of stuff out. I haven't, since I started doing Rando, I haven't played vanilla. Okay, it's only JP 1.0, okay. So it's only the Japanese 1.0. All right, here we go. Oh, boss. Vitreous. You know what, with this loadout, I don't have a bow or anything, but this is a lot of hearts, red mail, and tempered. I think Vitreous can be done. I think I can do Vitreous here. All Alright, there's our big. Like, if I had Master Sword, I'd probably say, you know what? We're not gonna bother with this. But Tempered and Red Mail, I almost called it Gold Mail because the X2 sprite gives you Gold Mail when you X's Gold Armor from X3 when you get Red Mail, but oh, and I've got a red potion. Wow, all items in the back. That's lovely. But yeah, a bottle of red mail. This is a good amount of hearts. We got Tempered. Vitreous is should be. I mean, I say should be no problem, but my skill level begs to differ. I cannot recommend via Link to the Past Randomizer enough, Gary. It is still the best randomizer I've played. Super Metroid's map rando is close. But like the other versions of the Super Metroid randomizer, I was not that excited about. Oh, I had the God Pixel! Oh yeah, if Butter Sword popped up here, Vitreous would just be... Or like Cape. I know where Burna is, so I know we're not going to find Burna here. Burna is locked by the mirror. But like the Cape would just make Vitreous free. Well, not necessarily free, but... Ooh, and Sankheart. Okay. So having an extra heart here, not bad. I haven't got the play the new Friday on well, the Friday ROM hack, or I don't know, would you call it a ROM hack on Game Boy Color? I was planning on waiting to do that on stream. So like the first time I actually load that up is going to be on. I want to know basically. Well, I don't want to have any first-hand experience with it before I actually fire it up. That way I can go through and screw up a bunch of times and have the extra entertainment value. That might actually be a couple Wednesdays worth potentially. Stupid horse thing. Another heart? Wow. Okay, we're speaking into existence here. The hook shot. Meyer compass, not bad. I'm never in a boss shuffle. I will never argue with the compass that I don't know the boss of. Yeah, I definitely like the only thing I've seen of it so far is the trailer video that whoever it was posted on YouTube. Whoever made it, or not YouTube, on I think that was on Twitter. Yeah, if you love the to me like the oh wait. This is Argus, not Vitreous. Never mind, can't do it. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so now there's not a whole lot left to do. There's Smith Chain, oh, potentially Meyer. Was so excited thinking that was Vitreous, just didn't look at the boss right. That was a nice extra waste of a minute. Hey Dream Warrior, hey Dave, welcome in. Hope you're having good Saturdays. Doing pretty well. That is not a useful item. Oh, where do we go here? There's no compass to ice yet. I think Meyer is the play. If Meyer is Bombos, we could potentially clear it, and I do know who the boss, I will be able to find out who the boss is. And Meyer's Bombos, okay, I feel like this is where we need to be going next. Because there's not a whole lot left on the map at this point. Like, there's not a ton of things left that I can do right now. Oh, that's right. I was gonna go into Skull Woods. Whoops. Completely forgot about Skull Woods. Hurry up. Let me in the door. Oh, I don't have the lamp for this, though. Hey, Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I don't know why I'm doing this without the map, without the lamp. I mean, yeah, I could get the big key and make the return trip here a lot faster. But with, I don't know if I want to, I mean, maybe I go into the basement and I see if I can get through the Samaria block room. What am I doing? Or maybe we find the lamp in here. Well, like, I can get through, I've done Dark Mire before. I just have a high tendency, not a high priority, a high probability of getting myself stuck somewhere. I wish I could be a moth, and I could see a lot better. Oh boy. This could be a problem. So there's really only one more item left in here. Because the boss always has a Triforce piece, which counts as an item. It'd be really nice to have powder right now. Wait, I can't even continue through any of this. I don't have a fire source. So yeah, we're making all sorts of mistakes. So yeah, I think we're gonna go do what I should have done earlier and hit Skull Woods. I mean, if it's not in Skull Woods, then we've got like Smith Chain, Pyramid, and Catfish. And I guess Eastern, oh, Pod, Ice Palace. But I really don't want to go into ice unless I know who that boss is. I believe that's how the, yeah, the boss hunt settings are always Triforce pieces. At least that's my understanding. That's how I made a bunch of, presets for these. There are only 2 items here in Skull Woods. I'm gonna see if I can luck out and not have to go into the back. The Gibdo room. Alright, good. That's what we want to see from the start, a small key. Yeah, I put the Friday the 13th cabin music in Mire because I just hate Mire so much. It's the same thing with Turtle Rock. I gave it really good music so I wouldn't hate going in there so much. Alright, if we find one more item in these next couple chests, we can just bail on Skull Woods. So we'll know our progression is not here. No, Wall Mastery, you were supposed to bring me back. Yeah, not quite tolerable, but close. I use the, it used to be Dunka Tracker, now it's like ALTTPRtracker.net or something like that. But it used to be Dunka Tracker. All right, beautiful. So it wasn't a useful item, but it does let us know that there is our progression is not here in Skull Woods. Oh wait, Want to go up here first. Kill the murder-dactyls. Okay, that is nothing. We're hitting that mid-seed bottleneck that always scares me. Oh, I use the website to roll all my seeds. I've used the, what do you call it? The Discord bot a few times, but I have like really weird customized settings that I feel like no one else would get any use for out of, and I don't really know how to do as much with the bot, so I just usually use this. Oh yeah, if you don't have to worry about like hopping in or out or just leaving, or do what real life always comes first. And down. So I guess we're doing homie fish first here. I mean, technically, I should probably go to ice here, keep going into dungeons that I can potentially clear. Mushroom. Whoops, that was the wrong button. And I've got the cash. Let's buy a couple bottles of blue while we're here. We already cleared out thieves. We cleared out Skull Woods. Lamp? Wow, that is a weird, that seemed a little more high-pitched. And we've still got Eastern. Still got Pod. But all this stuff early here, like we got the mitts, we got bombos, we got flippers. I wonder if this wants us to go into ice. This is just me using the Mega Man sprite. Well, the Mega Man X2 sprite. I already knew the Cane of Samaria was in Blind's hideout, though. Like, the randomizer lets you pick your sprite, which is awesome. And this is my favorite one. Now, if they ever make, like, Zero or Maya Fey or someone from Huntrix, I'd definitely go with those. Well, at least try them. Alright, how does that bomb thing work? That did not work well at all. That was terrible. Hey all, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Thanks for the Gigantify. That's a good old Freddy Krueger. And that is one item. So we still got two more left in here. I have done the SMZ3. That was the whole reason I started wanting to learn the randomizer, is because I wanted to play SMZ3. And then when I first learned well, Link to the Past, I just got too interested in A Link to the Past, because Super Metroid, I kept having issues where I couldn't customize my skill level, so every seed is like, hey, you need to do an infinite bomb jump to continue. And I don't know how to do infinite bomb jumps well. So I'd keep getting stuck and really annoyed, and then I just kept playing this. But then Map Rando came along, and Map Rando makes it really easy. So here is Icebreaker, the best piece of tech in any game ever made. And just like that, we clip through the wall, we're into the nice meaty part of Ice Palace. And we still got 2 items left. Hopefully one of these will be our progression, because everything... It's given us stuff that we can get through here. Still not finding anything. Okay, now we're down to 1 item left. Welcome in on YouTube, all. Get on. Now, I'm gonna try to do the bomb jump here. Unless this is an item. If this is an item, we can just go. It is not an item. Alright, I'm terrible at doing the bomb jump here. Hopefully this works. Alright. It's much easier to get to Iced Tea Room if you can do the bomb jump there, and it won't be like the last one of the couple seeds ago where I left an item behind here because this was the big key and my progression was in there and I wasted like a half hour. Yep, big key, okay. I was kind of watching Oats and Goats do one of those. Oh, thanks again for the Gigantify Owl, and thanks for the good luck. I love that little animation with Zero on the highway stage, even though it's not the right Zero. Come on. Yes! And I'm using a lot of bombs here, but... There it is. You just gotta follow the logic. That opened up Ganon's Tower. And that lets us beat Thieves Town. So yeah, after this, I think we clear out Thieves Town. Hopefully this is a beatable boss, because I don't want to have to go back through, even though it's Icebreaker. And it is beatable. Here, Blind, I got a present for you. Another reason Samaria is the best item. Alright, 1 boss down. That is the wrong button. Alright, so at least there's one... I was really getting nervous about not having a Triforce piece yet at the 1 hour mark. But that's much better. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna finish up Thieves Town quick. And get that second piece. I should have been smarter though. Just seeing everything the game had given me at that point. It's given you the full Ice Palace care package. Yes, Samaria is not logically needed for Ice Palace. But the flippers, the mitts, the hammer, bombos, all of that just kind of screams, hey, you need a lot of things to get into Ice Palace. And now there's so many other things that can be done. All right, so we're gonna breeze through Thieves Town quick. Get our second piece, probably at like the 46, 47 minute mark. And then we're going up the mountain. Ow. That was rude. I think could hit Hera. Hookshot does open up Herapot. Probably helps if you swing the sword. Grab those puffs. Unfortunately, no fire rod or ice rod for the quick kill. Just gonna have to do it that way. Wow, 2 pendants already. And the last pendant is in desert. That is interesting. Hey Emma, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yep, we cleared out all of Thieves Town earlier. It was just a matter of actually getting to the... I couldn't beat the boss at that point because I didn't have hookshot. But now we do have hookshot. So we're just a mirror away from being able to do Swamp, too. Don't worry, Gary. We're gonna come get you. Really wish I had the mirror. Because it'd be so much quicker to get up to Hera that way. But what I think I'll do... Actually, maybe I do Ganon's Tower first? Because the basement of Ganon's Tower is so item dense. Yeah, I can't do right side. Compass, alright. To Turtle Rock. Actually, no, I think I do Hera first, because if Hera has something useful, that would be beneficial. I don't want to have to go down, get to the ice boss in Ganon's Tower, and then have to turn around and do all that again. Bombs, that's pointless. So maybe we'll do Hera first. Oh, yes, half magic. We'll definitely do that for half magic, even if it's... And, I mean, you get the hint tile as a bonus, but... Hopefully the rest of the night at work goes quick. Alright, hint tile. Tell me where the fire rod or the lamp is. Aim at the eyes of Goma. I already knew that. Yeah, you really don't see toilets in Hyrule, or like most games don't have bathrooms or anything like that. You gotta wonder if in these fantasy worlds, people don't have to use the bathroom. Yeah, we're gonna go hit Hera first. That's true, all the pots. So really, when I'm throwing that, I'm getting all sorts of matter all over the floor. Come on, progression. I mean, I have the compass to Hera. I know if Hera's gonna be beatable or not when we get in there. I was gonna say, I want to keep my beams for that. A bow would be really useful. The empty bottle. Wow, Paradox was empty. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go do Hera now, then on the way back from Hera, we'll hit Spiral Cave, then we'll come back down through Super Bunny. And then we'll go up through Super Bunny, hit Hookshot Cave, and then go to Ganon's Tower. Ooh, Butter Sword. So Butter Sword is locked behind the mirror. And unless I find the mirror pretty quick here, I don't think we're going to be going... It has to be somewhere on the mountain, or I'm not going to be coming back there unless I go back up to the mountain again. Oh yeah, who's the boss here? Okay, that one is Vitreous. definitely vitreous. Hey, sweetie. One sec. One sec. Okay, it's clear. You getting all ready for bed?
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited to go to bed?
Kind of, because Mommy said if we go to bed early, we could watch Kicking It.
Oh, you can watch Kicking It?
Yeah, in her bed.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Are you excited to watch Kicking It?
Yeah.
So, how many episodes of Kicking It are you gonna watch?
Mommy just nodded her head. I don't think she knows.
Well, you'll have to figure that out, won't you? Get that wrong. Well, that should be fun. Nope, that's not working. Yeah, Kicking It, what was it? Kicking It was, my oldest discovered Kicking It during the pandemic. And it's become a pretty regular show in our house ever since. There we go, Haripot work.
Who's your favorite character?
In Kicking It?
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Mine's Jack and Kim.
I'd say...
Why do I feel like you're gonna say Jack?
Let's say... I like Jack and Kim. I'm not a... Who's... Yeah, Rudy can be kind of annoying at times.
Yeah. I remember that one point where he goes back to high school and before gets stabbed in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, that part makes me...
It makes you go bleh.
I don't really...
You don't like that at all?
Yeah, I don't really like that, so...
Yeah, I don't think many people enjoy that.
Yeah.
Bobby is pretty fun.
Yeah, Bobby's fun. But I'm sad that Eddie, that's me.
Well, I think the actor, if I remember right, the actor that plays Eddie just didn't want to do the show anymore. He wanted to go be a kid. Ow. Alright, love you, sweetie. Have a good day, a good night.
You too.
Sweet dreams, enjoy watching Kicking It.
Go back, like... I love you.
Love you. What about being up at 10? What? Oh, Oh yeah, I probably will be up until 10, yes. It was, he got stabbed in the thigh. It's a Nickelodeon show about kids that hang out in a karate dojo. Ow. There we go. That is 3 Triforce pieces. Actually, we know every other one of these dungeons is a normal crystal. Alright, so now we're gonna go to... There is a unique item that's locked behind the book. So finding the book would lead to either... Well, I don't know if it would... Would they say desert is locked behind the book? If you can get there with the mirror. Or would it be one of the, what do you call them? One of the, tablets. I don't think he was involved in that one, but I'm not sure. This was probably like closer to 15 years ago, maybe. I'm not sure how long ago he was involved in all that stuff. Wait, so Spiral Cave was a dud. Ooh, Turtle Rock. Was he involved on every Nickelodeon show? Well, someone's got to destroy all these pots here. Otherwise, the people in Hyrule are never going to have a clean place to use the bathroom. Oh, okay. Thankfully, I haven't heard of anything bad happening behind the scenes on that show. So hopefully he was in check. Ether. That makes me a little nervous about Turtle Rock. Let's just peek to see what we need to get in here. And it's Ether. So Turtle Rock is an option right now. Got some Aria. Come on, let's have something better. Wow, it's just all bombs. Yeah, I think there was a Turtle Rock in Link's Awakening too, if I remember right. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I haven't read her book, but I'm familiar with what she said. All right, I saw the Aga graphic. I was like, oh, is it going to tell me who the bosses are here since I have a compass? It did not. Let's see a mirror. Quarter magic, okay. Very nice, but still not progression. What the heck, we'll take it. People like that should not be allowed to work on a show where they're overseeing kids. There we go. Bonk. Okay, useless. Useless. Well, it could be useful, but... There we go. Now we're talking. Fire Rod gets us into the back of Skull Woods, and I never checked to see who the boss of Skull Woods was. I was in there, but I did not look to see who the boss was. Well, at this point, I think the only boss that isn't beatable is Trinex. Uh-oh. Well, I'm hoping to get out of here with at least 4 pieces at the 1 hour mark. Well, not 1 hour mark. It'll take longer than that to even get through to the ice boss, assuming that's even clearable. I don't think an hour and a half is in the cards, but I think like hour 45 could definitely be. All right, there's our big key. I don't have a bow or anything, so I can't do the climb yet. A lamp would let us finish Meyer. And if I need to, and it comes down to like I still don't have a lamp, I will pull up a map and use that to help me navigate it, because I can't really do Mire off the top of my head in the dark that well. Powder! Interesting find. That powder gives us, well, a lot of safety, because we can turn anti-fairies into fairies, and it also gives magic bat. It's always Ice Trinex. That is so bad. Well, that was in Hera. I didn't actually do a bomb jump there. I chicken out on that bomb jump. We actually did get really lucky with speaking a couple items into existence earlier in this seed. But now we're hitting the dreaded mid-game bottleneck. I know there's no... Let's see. Yeah, I know there's no item here in Skullwoods. Like, no progression, but we can at least check to see who the boss is. And Smith Chain is still out there. Still haven't been into Modern Eastern, but I didn't want to go there without a bow. Oh, Vanilla Moth. Okay, this is definitely doable. So we'll at least have 4 pieces come after this is done. That'll give me a little more time to figure out where I want to go next. Trinex was the vanilla boss in Turtle Rock. And unfortunately, it's a really annoying one to... Well, granted... What? I was in the hole. Like, getting back to Ice Trinex is really annoying. But, I mean, I can do it. Yeah, I don't know how that Wallmaster managed to get a hold of anything. Though I guess if I have the mirror and I go back up, when I go back up then, I could grab Butter Sword. So I guess that's one little positive way to look at it. Definitely got Nintendo'd there. Wait, why am I even killing that Gibdo? We don't need to. We already have a key. Get away from the spikes, you coward moth. That's right. So 4 pieces. Where to next? We can't do Mire. Still can't get into Desert. I hate this, but I feel like Turtle Rock is where it's pointing me. Getting that ether right there under the doormat. I hate those things. I forget what they're called. I keep wanting to say Gibdos and Wallmasters now, and that's not it. What are those things called? I like it when Moth has a die force. Because we do not, well, Moth is, if Moth isn't in a room with spikes, if the boss shuffle puts it somewhere else, it's fine. But when Moth gets in a spike room, it's really annoying. Actually, that fire rod means right side Ganon's tower is also doable. I could take that fire rod into right side Ganon's tower now. And there are quite a few. I guess after Turtle Rock here, we'll go and check right side Ganon's tower quick. That's just a... I should have done right side Ganon's tower before. Who's the boss? Argus number 2. We can beat this. And we also have the best track in the game here. Over Horizon, Stage 2. Bonk. So we got 5 items that'll be in here. Actually 6 if you count Mini Moldorm Cave. Mini Moldorm Mimic Cave. Got it. It's really rare that I do this dungeon at all, especially this early. But that's only, I guess this is a boss shuffle, so... Pointless. I don't have the mirror. I was gonna mirror back out. Whoops. Nope, nope, back. I just wanted to use the hook shot to grab the heart and it didn't work. Yeah, having a wand that makes platforms would make a lot of things easier. And I mean, Samaria is the best item. Let's see, let's get our fire rod ready. Now it's time for me to die here in the Chomp Room again, because that's just how I roll. This is going to be another small key, isn't it? Yeah, that's not great. Yep. Well, at least there's that lovely magic powder here. Hey, come back here. I do like having powder. It's an excellent safety. There haven't really been any actual items in here yet. So I think that might have to be a small key. Nope, get away from me. But we're gonna risk it here. We're gonna grab this. Oh, it wasn't. It was item 1. We're gonna take a little loop around here, pick up the full magic. You should not get that low on magic when you're sitting at quarter magic. Oh yeah, not a problem at all. Hey Desert, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I remember the days. I really just need to put a sign, like tape it to the TV that tells me what day of the week it is. Open the door. Oh, I can't do Mimic Cave right now. That's right, I need a mirror, so Mimic Cave can't even be done here. Why is it still playing the music? That's a little concerning. There were a couple weird... I had to pick a second seed tonight because the MSU wasn't working on the first one I picked. So that's a little scary that something's maybe going wrong with my flash cart. Yeah, now it's playing the original music here. What's the path through this? That's not right. Just let me fall off the edge. This is definitely not right. I'm hearing the normal dungeon music mixed in with this. I'm just gonna pull up a quick map of the Turtle Rock Darkroom here so I don't have to come back and do this later. What? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we go... Yeah, something is very wrong here. It should not be playing both tracks at once. And something seems very wrong with my MSU here. I'm not going to be able to get all this stuff. Okay, we're gonna play it a little bit, we're gonna cheat a little bit here. Yeah, it shouldn't be playing the track still. Alright, 10 bombs, pointless. $100, also pointless. Okay, so really nothing of use at all on Laser Bridge. I just want to get out of here and fix the... I just want to get out of here and see if that a save and quit fixes the music. I don't know why it's playing 2 tracks at once right now, and I don't like it. The vanilla music is interrupting my great Over Horizon. DJ. Yeah, I wish I knew how to DJ and I could take credit for that. Like, it was definitely intentional. Okay, hopefully this clears out after the dungeon's over. What? There we go. It's still not... Okay, is this gonna cut the music out now? No, I gotta go do Spike Cave. Oh, no. Crap, I was gonna go back to Ganon's Tower, though. Like, I don't want to have to make this trip all over again, but if the music is all this messed up... See if this cancels it out. Okay, it's not. Okay, we're gonna go do Spike Cave quick, and then we're gonna save and quit, and hope that fixes the music. Oh, this fixed it. Great. I guess we won't be doing Ganon's Tower just yet. I really want to go into Ganon's Tower. Wait, why did I start here? Should have started... Wait, it doesn't matter. I have the flute. Oh, that music is, that music thing is just completely throwing me off here. What? It's doing it again. What is happening? This is not good. Something seems very wrong. Yeah, I think the Wall Master definitely had something to do with it. What? Where's my game? Okay. See if that works. Oh, it's not even loading up again. Did my FX pack just die? On. It's probably not going to be there. Nope, it's... Okay. I am thoroughly confused right now. What is happening? And everything was working just fine, and then it wasn't. It did not save me getting the, what's it called? The frog. So I guess we'll go do Magic Bat first. Well, it was gonna be speaking into existence, but now I don't know what to call this. Okay, we've got Ganon's Tower. I'm very nervous right now. Cause that music thing that just happened was the reason I picked a different seed. I had one set up and I changed it because it was changing the music. So that wasn't something that was specific to that one seed. It was a different issue. I guess, yeah, if my FX pack is on the way out, I'd have to do all rando seeds from my desktop. And I really don't like to do things like that from my desktop. I don't like to do anything on my desktop. Like, I like to be sitting here looking at my TV. I haven't tried kicking it, but that might have to be next on the list. Let's see, we'll get this. This is going to be a lot of save and quit. Hey, Dimension X, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Wait, no, that's the wrong side. Stupid chair, you're so loud. That was a waste. Okay, so we'll get purple chest. We'll turn in purple chest. Then we'll walk and do pyramid. And after pyramid, I think it's got to be Pod Eastern. It's either Pod Eastern or it's Ganon's Tower. Yeah, I turned it off and on twice. And the second time fixed it, but the first time, like, my FX pack wouldn't turn on. Like, I'd hit the power button, it just wouldn't work. Which is why I kind of think the FX pack might be having some issues. Wait, I gotta grab this. And if that keeps happening, that's pretty scary, because I think FX packs are very, very expensive right now. Wait a minute. We can just flute to 7. I think there's something where, or maybe that's with the bomb, you can use hook shot and then run. That was all a waste. I do know that a unique item is locked by the book, so finding the book could open up quite a bit here. Do I really want to do pod first, though? Yep, this is an actual Super Nintendo. With my original Super Nintendo controller. If at all possible, I always prefer to play on my TV with real hardware. I'm very picky like that. Come on. Do I want to go to... I feel like Eastern might be the smarter move to hit first, just because I I know who the boss is. So yeah, this is either Eastern, Pod, or right side Ganon's Tower. Because I can't do anything climbing Ganon's Tower without the bow. Alright, hurry up. Before the FX pack starts dying again. I mean, I've had this thing for like 5 years. Actually, maybe more than that. Probably more like 6 or 7. 6, 7. Hey, Skell, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Snowmen are melting pretty severely. I was doing great until my FX pack started messing up really bad. Oh, this is a boss shuffle, so the boss of Eastern is actually Cold Stare. But I can't... Wait. Can I get into... Oh, technically I can't get into the back without the bow, without the lamp, but I can... Wait, do you need... You need a bow for the back of Pod, but do you need one to get to the boss of Eastern? Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, there's red Igors in the back, aren't they? Aren't there? Yeah, that won't work. Well, it will work because we're going to find the bow. We've got 2 items left in here, and one of them is going to be a bow. That was not a bow. Wait a minute. Yep, big key is going to be over here. Oh, Christmas dad jokes? My kids hate my dad jokes, even though they're hilarious. Especially when, like, I'm hungry. It's like, hey, hungry, I'm dad. How are you? You'd think they'd stop complaining about being hungry or wanting various snacks or whatever. Or saying anything that starts with I'm, I should say. Okay, get out of the way. There we go, finally. Okay, please be the bow. We're looking at definitely a 2-hour plus seed at this point. This is what normally happens when you find a lot of good, when it's a little front loaded. Okay, so it's not Eastern. That means it's either Pod or right side GT. Wait a minute. This is a dumb move, but I'm gonna do right side GT first. Even though this is an extra mountain climb. But I had the chance to do right. I was in right side GT earlier, and I didn't continue into it because of the glitch. All right. We're just gonna go through and go this way. Oh, I hate that when it's like, we get that with my oldest all the time, where she likes to pick up everything she can find, like, on the shelves at the store. You're like, can you not pick everything off the shelves? I'm just looking. It's like, you don't need to pick it up to look. You can just look. So if my progression is here, in Ganon's Tower, I'm gonna have to cut like 15 minutes off of the final time because that was glitch related. I was in here, but I had to turn around because the glitch. And who knows if it would have actually saved anything I did. Oh, it is? If I have the mirror, I don't mind taking Super Bunny, but without the mirror, I just try to avoid Super Bunny at all costs for cutting through. All right, I'm desperate. That didn't work. As much as I don't want to do tile room right now. Hurry up. Well, I guess we can finish Trinex now. I'm not gonna get there in time. Oh, phew, made it. So something was in here at least. All right, give those. I hate you. Just let me throw the block. Nothing. Compass to pod. That'll be useful. Mirror shield would have been really nice a little bit ago for laser bridge. Yeah, those Gibdos were really not in a very nice spot. They were very, oh jeez. That's right, I don't have anything that lets, I don't have like the cape or Burna here. Whew, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it through that without cape or Burna. Yeah, I never have luck trying to do a block punt or anything like that. Get out of there. All right, here we go. Ice Trinex. Well, I shouldn't say round 2. We never actually got to do round 1. Yeah, I don't actually know how to... I don't think I actually really done the block punt before. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. what just wait, this is the fire. This is... There we go. Okay. Use it. Okay. Triforce piece number 6, and we still, unless there's a bow in here, we cannot do the climb. Okay, so the answer is definitely in pod. There's no other place for it to be. Wait, what other... I don't know why it's saying I can't beat every boss yet. The only... Because you can beat Armos Knights without a bow. Oh, wait. Actually, no, let's not buy that right now. If I bought another bottle here, that would not... Well, there'd be no more money for pod. So we gotta pay that stupid monkey. Alright, so something that is gonna break the bottleneck is here in Palace of Darkness. Let's see, what do we want to see? A mirror would get us swamp and desert. A bow would get us pod and eastern, and the GT climb. Palace of Desperation, that is exactly what this is. There's only 5 items in here. Wow, vanilla. Oh, good. Well, yeah, I was gonna say this couldn't be Bollock. That had to be a small key. And at this point, if I get stuck in the dark here, do I just pull up a map and try to use that map to get through the dark room that I don't know on the top left here? Rather than try to come back later? Or maybe we just get the lamp. And lamp would give us well, no, lamp wouldn't give us this. We still need a bow, but lamp would give us mire. So one of these is going to be a small key. Maybe both. Yep, definitely. All right. So now we're going to go and get these two. The unique item is in Swamp. That's just awesome. I can't get to Swamp without a mirror. No, it wasn't far enough. There was a bot that came in on Twitch, and I was trying to get rid of the bot, and did not go far enough to the left. Just give me a lamp, too. I'd like to finish this seed before everything glitches out again. Wait, I don't have a... I was like, oh, I can just put on a cape or something, but I still don't have the cape or Burna. Burna is mirror locked. Still have 4 items left back here. Really want a lamp. Compass to swamp. The big key's gonna be lamp locked, isn't it? Mirror. So that gives us 2 more dungeons. No, that gives us 3. I gotta pull it up here. All right. I failed trying to get through this room in the dark before, even with a map, so... Wait. Can I go back out? I want to try again. Okay. So we're right here. How do people do this room in the dark? Okay, I must be there. So let's try going this way. All right, over. Now we go up and around. All right, here we go. Where's the treasure chest? All right, that's the big key. We go straight down. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, made it. God, when I first saw Link there walking facing that direction, I thought it was my sprite turned into a giant chicken. That was terrifying. Okay, we're fine though. I like cringe jokes. Especially if they make my kids get upset. Well, not upset, but if it makes them roll their eyes. Like, I don't want them to be legitimately mad, but if they're rolling their eyes, then I consider myself have a job well done. Yeah, with this seed, that nothing would surprise me anymore. Alright, so this is not technically in logic without the lamp. But we're doing it anyway. Because, I mean, if I could do the Ganon's Tower climb. Actually, I could also do Eastern. The only reason Eastern isn't in logic... Why isn't Eastern in logic right now? Oh, probably because I don't have the lamp. I can do the Dark Room in Eastern, no problem. I mean, I've got a... Wait, no, I've got a fire rod. So if I've got a fire rod, why is it saying Eastern isn't available, isn't clearable? Because Eastern should be clearable with a fire rod. Eight, 9. Swear and poop a little. That apparently is like it happens all the time. Like it's from what I've been made to understand from nurses, that it's more common that if it does happen than it doesn't. Okay, so it's saying I can't do this without the lamp. Oh, probably because some of the rooms are in the earlier rooms are in the dark. I'm pretty sure the Green Igor room has torches, though. So I should be able to avoid the Ganon's Tower climb completely with this now. Yeah, I usually try to keep things a little more PG. It helps the YouTube advertisers seem to appreciate the PG content. Even though I play Friday the 13th, which has Laura's face, which is disgusting. Yeah, I already did small key room. We're gonna finish this, and we're gonna avoid the Ganon's Tower climb completely. I do not want to do the GT climb. What I do want to know is where all of my other items are. Like, this is enough to finish the game here. But there's, like, so much missing. That didn't work. There we go. Grab a few arrows for the road. Hey, Underground, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hey. Got him. Wow, I have the ad settings really low on YouTube. I mean, Twitch, I don't know, well, I don't know how YouTube determines anything with ads. Like how they make the decision. Like with Twitch, I tell it to play, I think it's a total of 3 minutes an hour, because that means when people come into the stream on Twitch, they don't have to watch pre-roll ads. So every 30 minutes, it'll do a minute and a half. But I have no idea how YouTube sets that stuff up. Yeah, we're gonna do, I think the smart money here is to do, what's it called? Is to do Swamp Palace last, because if we do Swamp last, then we can just run right to the pyramid. We are gonna grab Burna. Harbor Freight. It'd be nice if they'd share that, but they never do. What? The lamp is in Hera basement. The lamp is in Hera basement. I must have mistracked. No, I didn't have a fire source when I went through there. So even if I didn't mistrack and take it off of there, I wouldn't have went back because I didn't have a fire source. Damn, that sucks. We're not gonna go back and get whatever's in that other chest. We're just gonna go to the boss. So the lamp was in Hera basement this whole time. Yep, like G.I. Joe says, knowing is half the battle. Actually, pretty sure I still have a command for that. I'll have to, when the boss is dying here, I'll have to try to run that. Actually, no, we don't even have to do that when the boss is dying. We've got a nice little cutscene break here. Oh, no lamp for the torch glitch, though. I've never done the torch glitch without the lamp. Well, we'll see how that works.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about that part. Ooh, we got Vanilla Landmo. That was pathetic. Okay, so that's piece number 9. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I've got 3 bottles of blue. So it shouldn't be that. Actually, do I have 3? Oh, I have 4. 4 bottles of blue. And it's actually quarter magic. So 4 bottles of blue and quarter magic should be, no issue. I'm not gonna go get the butter sword. That's up on Dark Death Mountain. Ow. And there is a very slim chance here. No, I don't think without silvers, unless I happen to run into silvers on the way here in Swamp, I'm not going to go out of my way looking for silvers in here. I'm only going to get the checks that are right in front of me. But without silvers, I don't think that Ganon fight's finishing in under 2 hours, but I'm still going to give myself credit for a sub 2 here because of that glitch. If it wasn't for the FX pack glitching out on me, I would have went into Ganon's tower much earlier and got what I needed to keep going there. I think that was where I was locked. Maybe that wasn't the case, but I know I got the ice rod there. Which we did end up needing to beat Ice Trinex. Yeah, I wish they would tell me where other items are too. Like, there's so much in this sea that I'm missing. Like, well, it did say there was a unique item in Swamp Palace. So I could be walking right by the book. Oh, I already got Quake. It could be a boomerang. We know it's not the lamp. The bow was in Ganon's tower. Okay. So yeah, I would have saved quite a bit of time if I didn't end up getting glitched out there. That'd probably be like an extra 15 minutes or so. Well, maybe 10, maybe 15, but it would have been definitely to the point where I'd be under 2 hours. I'm guessing the unique item is on left side swamp. But we're not worried about that. I haven't even looked at the compass to see who the boss is. We'll be surprised. Jerk. Armos Knights. Gonna have to reuse my arrow on this one. Oh, I almost saved and quit. We're like, wait, no, don't save and quit. If you save and quit, you're not gonna walk out of swamp. Ow. And at least I still have Burna here to get me out of Phase 2. Phase 2 is the only part of Ganon that I really have issues with. Like, even if I do miss the torch glitch here, quarter magic and 4 bottles of blue should be more than enough to get the necessary spins. So let's see, we didn't do Ganon's Tower Climb and we didn't finish Mire. So, oh, it was the rule of fire. We had fire-locked fire. I wish I knew the more pro-level strats for this, but I do not. Coward. Ganon, the clock is running. Uh-oh. This is not a great spot. Yep, the silvers were in swamp. Got it. I probably could have tried for a triple there, but I've never got a triple in my life. Whoops. Get away from that. Missed. I should really learn how to do triples. That could be very useful. Uh-oh. That was close. Really close. I played a Link, but is Parallel Worlds another, like, official game? He's dead already? I thought I still had, like, 10 hits to go. Is Parallel Worlds like a ROM hack, or? Thanks to the GG's, Kyoto? Well, I know Nintendo named Mario after, like, the guy that owned their warehouse or something.